actor and friend, Elvis Nolasco.
Welcome to the show.
How you guys doing?
The guest with the best skin.
Hey.
Well, now he stole your lotion, so he's doing it now.
Backstage, he has
smells
the
terrific.
I got Marisol products.
Congratulations on all of the things. We will have a lot of things to get to. We'll start with the Godfather of Harlem. We just saw that clip. Say it ain't so. The last season?
Yeah, it is so. It is so. Like every good thing, you know, it must come to an end. But, you know, our creators, Chris Brancato and Michael Paynes, put together a really beautiful finale for the viewers who have been traveling with us these past 4 seasons. And the writing is still impeccable and still impactful. And, you know, the folks are going to get exactly what they've been getting. Really good quality writing and a few surprises.
Let's name drop for a second, shall we?
Yes.
You got the likes of Whoopi Goldberg, who we saw in that clip.
Yes.
You have Giancarlo Esposito. You have Forrest Whitaker. You have Method Man. You have just a very eclectic, incredible roster of people that are on your show, as well as yourself, obviously. How do you guys maintain the authenticity of the show? How do you guys all work together and kind of maintain what's going on?
That's a good question. You know, like from the very beginning, you know, we have Forrest Whitaker there. You know, we have Whoopi Goldberg, and we have Giancarlo Esposito and Vincent D'Onofrio. So, you know, the stage have been set already. So I think that the creators, the casting, wanted to make sure that they put together an ensemble that is going to pretty much, you know, step up to the plate and give 125%, you know, every take. And it's been a wonderful journey working with each and every one of the actors on Godfather of Harlem. We actually started in 2018.
Oh my gosh.
You know, so for 8 years, you know, we've not just become an ensemble doing the work, but, you know, we get to be a little familiar and, you know, have jokes on the side, but when it's time to, you know,
Get down when cameras roll. Down to business.
Yeah.
You set yourself up because you said you step up to the plate, which is going to lead us to my next question. Portraying number 21, Roberto Clemente.
The amazing.
On stage. Holy, that is the sound of every Latino you've ever heard of clapping. No, not a big role to step into. Good heavens.
No, those are huge shoes to step into. Roberto Clemente was, you know, an amazing human being, not just inside the diamond, but, you know, outside the diamond, a family man, a humanitarian, someone that gave back so much and never spoke about it. Quietly, every time the Pittsburgh would play with any opposing team, the first thing Roberto Clemente did was go to the Children's Hospital in any city, whether it was Philadelphia, Kansas City. He would go to the Children's Hospital and he would spend time there talking to the kids, holding their hands, giving them hope. You know, so Roberto Clemente not only did that as a humanitarian, but also had to deal with a lot of the civil rights movement of the 50s and 60s. So he was very boisterous, you know, when it came to the treatment, not only of the African-American baseball players, but also the Afro-Latino baseball players, because, you know, one of the amazing things that I love about Roberto Clemente is that a lot of what made him was his mother. You know, his mother and his father, Melchor. He just had an amazing upbringing from the very beginning, you know, so he carried that on with pride.
That's right.
Very prideful man. But yeah, so we did the play in Detroit.
Are you going to bring it to New York?
We are hoping, no, we will bring it to
Manifest
New York.
it. Manifest it, that's right.
We will bring it to New York. We had a great run in Detroit, so we want to make a few more stops in a few more cities like Chicago, LA, New York, and hopefully close the play out in Pittsburgh, where Roberto Clemente played for 18 years.
You mentioned his work as an Afro-Latino. You are also very outspoken and an advocate for Afro-Latinos in Hollywood. Is it still as challenging to find roles where you are not typecast?
It's still challenging. I think there's still a lot more work to do, but you know, I think that right now we're in a space where we need to start creating. You know, a lot of projects, and I know a lot of folks who are writing. You know, I work with Eunice Levi's, you know, who we spoke about. I think she was here last time, and we just I just came from Philadelphia. We were shooting a project there, El Futuro Colmado. And it's a really beautiful film. But yeah, a lot more needs to be done. But it's an interesting career. It's an interesting journey, and we need a lot more work to do.
Not a lot more work to be done.
You have a huge event coming up next weekend, right? Celebrating the work of Afro-Latinos in the arts. Is that correct?
Yes, the Afro-Latino Festival in Los Angeles, which is an amazing festival. I mean, when you talk about culture and when you talk about a setting where it's like a huge event where so many people come out to support. But you have, folks there with their kiosk. They have their cultural art things, they're doing. But you get to meet Afro-Latinos from Costa Rica, Nicaragua, Mexico, Dominican Republic, Cuba, Puerto Rico, Panama, you name it. And it's just an amazing experience, and when you're there. And you're able to really see how broad Latinidad.
The diaspora across the country.
It looks incredible. Watching the footage looks like so much fun.
Maybe you should go there.
Absolutely. Last time I was there, we had a really great panel with, just Aida Rodriguez, Manny Mota, who played for the Dodgers.
Oh, I know Manny Mota.
Yeah, an amazing guy. So yeah, it's a wonderful festival. So if you're out in LA, you should look out for the dates and definitely, go participate. And you don't have to just be Latino or Afro-Latino.
You can just go if you want to have fun.
Just go have some fun.
Have a time.
A time to be had. Yeah. Elvis, we love having you here. Thank you for staying with us.
Yeah.
If you can,
well, I wanted to talk about the upcoming feature film, Hurricane Seasons.
Hurricane Seasons. Yeah, it's about Huracán Maria.
Yeah.
Don't miss it.
No. It's a great ensemble with Carlos Ponce, Justina Machado, Aida Rodriguez. It's a wonderful film. It's written by Javier Ortiz and directed by Nicole Gomez Fisher, and it's a really beautiful Puerto Rican story. So look out for that, Hurricane Seasons. Remember that name.
Thank you.
We'll be there for sure. Yeah. From Puerto Rico to La República Dominicana to Washington Heights. So he went uptown to immerse himself in La Cultura Dominicano, de lo millo. So maybe you can watch this piece and give him some pointers.
Give me some pointers.
All right. Next time, just go to El Malecón and just be like, oye, un mangú con los tres golpes.
I am Mr. Mongo, you're going to see.
But you got to say, con los tres golpes.
You're going to see.
Hey. Let's check that out. I believe you.
Thank you.
Oh, my gosh.